good. I'm not even going to lie, that was fantastic. So thank you for that, and thank you for requesting that. We'll take it. So my name is Martha Krejci. This is my husband, Mike Krejci. Kurt, can you stand up? This is Kurt Taylor. He's a partner of ours also. We are the trifecta that is Alphapom. What Alphapom is a search engine optimization company. So first I would like to just give a little bit of background about myself and what brought us to understand the problem to then know what the solution is going to be. I feel like I need to just do this a little bit. So I spent over 5 years at GoDaddy. I was in leadership there, amongst other things. Learned a lot about search engine optimization. That was my specialty. I ended up teaching a lot of people that. I was kind of the go-to whenever it came to search engine optimization. Now, whenever I would talk to small businesses, which I talked to thousands of, over my career, the biggest problem that I had with talking to them is a lot of times whenever they got to me, they were needing to discontinue their account because they had to close their door. They just weren't able to compete. I had a gigantic problem with that. The problem was that I wanted to be able to help them. They were already at the stage at that point where it was done. The money had been thrown at the wall, it didn't work, and they had to just shut things down. What I wanted to change was I wanted to be able to meet them before that happened, help them with their optimization of their website and their digital presence, and then allow them to be successful. So if they want to shut their doors, it's not because they can't compete in the marketplace, it's because they choose to shut their doors because they want to move to Jamaica, and that's cool too. So that was the problem that I saw. So then I sort of, for lack of a better term, I really jumped out the window. I quit my job and I just started Alphapom out of the need that I saw was there, and the business just met me right when I started. I tell my friends this, it feels a lot like I jumped out of the window and then I think there's a quote where you build your wings on the way down. I just felt like I was picked up by the business that was needed. It was just very, very cool. So, anywho, more about that. I'm sorry, I've got these cards, and then I was like, nah, I'm not going to need the cards. And now I'm 4 cards deep, and I'm not sure where I am. Okay, so, we've all had it happen, haven't we? So, I am curious. Raise your hand if you've noticed that the first pages of Google are entirely owned by big businesses, whether it be directories or big box stores. Anybody see that? Everybody? Us too. So that's where we have come to completely level the playing field in the digital marketplace for a price that regular small businesses can afford. So let's see, and that's why we created Alphapom. So what is Alphapom? We're a team of visionaries who are leveling the playing field for all businesses in the digital space. Now, how do we do that? That's going to be via 3 integrated strategies. Our specialty is white hat SEO. We'll get back to that in just a minute, just in case you're not sure what that is. So we'll take that. And then second is we build websites based on our proven SEO strategy. And then we utilize the content strategy through social media management. So first of all, I mentioned white hat SEO. So let me explain what that is. White hat and black hat goes back to the old Western movies. White hat's going to be the good guy, black hat's going to be the bad guy. The good guy's a Pomeranian. I'm just going to say, that's the thing. We have a Pomeranian, hence the name Alphapom, by the way. I'm going to explain what Alphapom is. So the name Alphapom, first of all, came from having the small, like a Pomeranian, so having the small business, but being number 1 or alpha in your vertical, because we can make that happen. So that's where the name came from. So in case you're just, makes it a little easier to remember what you know what it's about. I'm ready for the next one. So what is black hat SEO? Black hat pretty much equals blacklisted. You do black hat SEO techniques, and chances are you're going to get ousted to the far reaches of the interwebs. That's just how it works. Google is the behemoth that they are, because whenever their searchers come to them, they know that they're going to get what they're looking for. We've probably all had this experience where you accidentally use Yahoo, and then you search something and you get nowhere near exactly what you're looking for. That's why Google owns the internet pretty much, is because you get what you're looking for, and they're going to keep that user experience as streamlined for their searchers as possible. So, black hat methods are going to be unrelated keywords, keyword stuffing, buying traffic, tiny text, hidden links. Honestly, I could go on for hours about this. This is just, it's stuff that people have done that a long time ago, maybe in the 90s, they worked okay, and then the algorithms have changed to the point where they have funneled down into good, relevant content, consistent, relevant content, being the king of what's going to keep you moving up on the search engines. It's just the way it works. We're ready for the next one. All right. Oh, I guess we went. Sorry. So at Alphapom, we also build websites that live and breathe our proven SEO strategy. So maybe you have a website that's beautiful and it's everything that you want it to be. It converts, you've gone through all the steps of making sure that you have the entire user experience down, and that is perfect. I love when I see that. But your problem is actually just getting people there. So that's where we come in. So now that brings us to a little segment I'd like to call Proof in the Pudding, hence the pudding. So one of our customers, these are a couple of client successes that we've had. So one of our customers, Hawkeye Communication, they're a leader in the home security and home automation industry. They're all around amazing, they're terrific. Before our service, they were on pages 3 and 4 respectively on local listings. After we had the honor of working with them for just 3 months, they went straight to the first page. Straight to the first page. It's just, this is the stuff that works, and it's the only thing that works unless you want to pay for ads continuously. We'll take the next one. And then we have Capstone Charity Resources. Hi, Teresa. That's the CEO of Capstone Charity Resources. So they're a national brand. They're situated right here in Cedar Rapids. What they do is they assist in helping nonprofits all over the country file for charitable solicitation registration. Absolutely brilliant at what they do. They're a one-off whenever it comes to how they do what they do. They have an automated process nobody else has, and it's just terrific. But we need to get people to their website. So this is one of the many things that actually makes us different than other people that claim to be SEO experts. With national brands, you're not going to type in locations. The easy thing to do is the local listings, because you're going to say what the company is, and you're going to say the location, and you're going to have a smaller funnel, of course, of what you're actually going to bring in from the web, right? So with this, you're really just relying on the SEO chops of your expert for them to be able to pull you in on that wide net of national traffic when people aren't typing in the city and things like that. So Capstone is now holding the top 2 positions of the second page of Google nationally. They're up 6 pages in 6 months. So my question for you is, who's next?